Good morning. It is a cold, maybe not cold. It's about 25 degrees. But it is cold enough that the grass has stopped growing. We've had a couple good freezes. The grass isn't going to grow anymore this year. You can see there's no green, or there's very little green remaining. With that, the cows have eaten it down pretty good. We've got to bring them in. We're going to have to start feeding here before long. So before we do that, I'm gonna have to bring them in, and I'm gonna have to give them a couple vaccinations. I'm gonna have to band the bull calves, and we're going to wean at the same time. So we need to get everybody in. I'm not going to be able to do it all today, but I'm going to get them in today, and get them set, get them some hay. They'll settle down in here in the corrals, and then we can get them in and we can get them worked through on the next good day. Christy is working today. She's in town, so I can't really do much of anything without her other than just get them in today. I probably could work them by myself, but that is a chore. So I'm going to just get them in the corrals, make sure they have plenty of water, make sure they've got hay, get everybody in there, get them settled down. And then I'm going to go back and continue working on that shed while we've got no wind. Get those trusses up and start getting the sheathing on while I can. So anyway, I'm going to get over here to the corrals, and I'm going to get everything set for them and get them put in. All right, see you at the corrals. Hi, I'm Tracy, and this is Working Man's Revolution. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. All right, I'm down here at the corrals. Sorry if it's a little jerky here. The corrals here are based on something that's set up as a homestead quite a while ago. So the corrals they've been worked over pretty good, but you'll see a lot of the buildings and that kind of thing that are pretty dilapidated, beat up. They were, like I say, they were for a homestead. So some of the buildings are in bad shape, but the corrals themselves are in pretty good shape. We've conditioned them or reworked them over time, and so they're in pretty good shape. First thing I've got to do though, before I bring everybody in, is I got to check all the gates. I've got to make sure that everything is set up so that they can come in, because it doesn't do any good to bring them in, have a gate open, and then everybody go out the other side and then escape to another area, and just becomes a headache. So you always take your time, make sure all the gates are closed, locked like they should be, and set up. So I'll go through that, checking gates, and then I'll go move some panels and make sure everything's set up the way it should be so they can come right in. It's a little cold this morning, but I'm pretty lucky in the sense that I work better in cold weather than I do hot weather for whatever reason. So couldn't really do much if I were in Florida. I'd be hating life. But here in Wyoming, it's fine. 20 degrees is just fine for me. I can work out here in just a t-shirt, you'll see. So anyway, all right, gonna go check these gates, make sure everything's secure, set up some panels, and then move these cows into the corrals. Like I said, I'm just going through, making sure all the gates are closed, secured, that kind of thing. So we're in pretty good shape. Uh, it's going to be a separate video. Probably when we go to work cows here in just a couple days, I'm going to do a good video and show you the equipment that we use, and then I'll explain why we use that equipment. It's really nice equipment. It's expensive, and it was probably more than I should have spent, but it works really well for just the two people working them. It's just my wife and I working them. We prefer that. We use a really low stress method. We don't try to rush them, or we don't want to chase them or get them all wound up. It's easier for us just to kind of have something that we can work individually, and just work them through slow and smooth. But I'll do a video on that here in a couple of days. We looked at several other chutes and alleys and different things like that, and they were less expensive, but each one had something that we didn't like, or that was going to be a problem for us to do, to work the cows the way we handle them. So anyway, that's the equipment for the time being. I'm going to continue checking okay, I'm going to set up some panels here. I've got them already basically in the right position, but I've got to get things set up for them so that I can just move them in. They'll walk, they'll come through by themselves. That's one of the benefits of giving them grain earlier in the summer and throughout the year. By doing so, I can move them without a lot of effort on our part, which is really beneficial for us. I can move them by myself. No horses, no four-wheelers, no stress. Makes it really nice. You can see I'm already pretty much bunched up over here. You can see I'm pretty well bunched up over here by the gate. They kind of, they know there's going to be food for them, so they're moving over to a spot that we can get them in real easy. I just got to set these up so that they're kind of guided in the right direction and go where they're supposed to go the first time without a bunch of headache. You can see we do a lot of things by ourselves, which is very common. The wind always tries to help and knock everything over, which makes things problematic, but we just continue to do what we got to do. So get everything put back, get everything lined up to where we need it, continue moving forward. Once I get these set up, like I said, the cows will go right where they go, right where they need to go. They know that there's hay in there already. They don't miss that, I promise. They are very well aware where the hay is and where it's got to be, where they've got to be to get it. So I'm going to get this set up. I'll get this set up where I need it. Just got this last one. Hey girls. Hey girls. All right. I think that's it. Hey girls. Hey girls. All right. Let you guys in here. Oh, you guys starving? Hi, 14-1. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, huh? Are you hungry? All right. All right, kids, come on in. All right. So they'll pretty much follow me here. As you can see, they know where they're going. They know there's food over here. Pretty much what I need to do is just stay out of the way when they're doing this. The cows have been in here. Everybody's been in here off and on, half their lives, whatever. So everybody has a pretty good idea, but some will kind of hold up back here. And so the big thing for me is just to stay out of the way. You can see the bulls back there, some of the calves. There's a trick to it though, especially the bull. He's hungry. He's a food guy. All right, so let me walk in here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of hay. All right, girls. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. All right. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Hi, sweetheart. All right. Oh, Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Come on. So the big thing I need to do is a couple of them may escape right now. No big deal. They're going to come back because I'm going to give them grain and they're going to think that's just the best. Hey, Ferdinand. Hey, Ferdinand. Hey, bud. Hey. Hi, girls. It's right here. It's right here. Come on. Here. Like I say, I'm in no rush. They're going to come back. I'll go get a little bit of grain and they'll come back. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, girl. So I'll get the grain. They'll come back. I won't have anything to worry about. They'll come in. All right, let me go do that. Hi, 17-2. Hi, kid. All right, well, it looks as though I kind of got everybody, so I'm going to sneak over on this other side here, go on the far side of them, and just kind of close this gate because I do have everybody. So see if I can get them in without anybody escaping on me. Cows move to pressure quite a bit. You'll see. All right, girls. Just by that little bit of pressure right there, they move away from you. So now what I need is them to go in. That'll work well. Hi, 15. I'll get you some grain in just a minute, sweetheart. All right. Come on, babe. Come on. I need you to go that way. I know, sweetheart. All right. Come on. There you go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Go in there. Go in there. You know where you're going. Go on. Come on. Hi, babe. Okay. All right. There we go. Everybody's in. So I'll close the gates and then I'll show you. I got a couple other things I've got to get done here. So now that I've kind of gotten them all in, I'm going to disconnect these panels again because if they're in too much of a straight line, they're kind of tipsy. Normal, if you could set them at say a 90-degree angle or some sort of good angle there, they'll remain standing. Unless of course the wind gets too high. If the wind gets too high, there's just nothing you can do. They'll blow everything over. But do what we can to prevent that, make it easier on ourselves. Stand them up once and be done. So I got the hay in there already. You can see I put a bale into the feeder. The feeder will kind of keep them from dispersing that hay all over, especially with our winds. Important, you want to ensure that it doesn't get blown all over, because once they get it down and scattered a little bit, it's going to blow all over. Gonna be a little noise here for a moment. Everything I'm doing right now, I make sure I close the gates behind me. It doesn't take but a second to get one behind you, and then that one will escape, and then it'll be out, and then everybody starts following them. They are a herd animal, so they think that may be the way to go. So I will give them some grain in cubes today. Make sure they got plenty of feed. All of the feeder there's not enough not enough room for all of the calves in the feeder. Hi, kids. Excuse me. There's not enough room for all of the cows and calves in the feeders. And the cows, being bigger and stronger, will chase off the smaller ones. Come on, 15. Come on. Come on, 15. If you're coming. And as I said in a previous video, "15 is kind of spoiled. She was that bottle-fed baby. And so because she's still smaller than the rest, she gets a little extra for herself. These guys will all be happy to get some grain. You can see that some of them are pushing each other around, that kind of thing. So just gonna set some out, disperse it pretty good. But that's exactly why we give 15 some a little off to herself. Because she is kind of the smallest and will get pushed around. All right. Hi, kids. Hi, guys. Watch out. Watch out. Hi, guys. All right. All right. When you're in here with them, none of our animals are aggressive or anything like that, at least towards us. But that said, you still have to be cautious. Pay attention to what's going on around you. They're big animals. And if they don't know you're there because they're paying attention to the feed or whatever, and they go to turn, they can turn quickly, and you sure as hell don't want 1,200 pounds running you over. So you pay attention to what's going on around you, where things are, where the animals are, and just going from there. All right, I'm going to shut this off because it's going to be noisy for a few minutes. I'm carrying those bags. I won't give a lot more, but I'll fill each of the tubs here, fill them so that everybody gets a little grain. Because of where we're located and where these corrals are located, we get the majority of our water out of these small creeks and ditches. So what I've got to do here is I've got a pump laying here. Got a pump here with a water hose on it, and what I'll do is I'll throw this into a deeper spot in the creek. Next to that rock there, you can see it's kind of got a little bit of a dam right there. Not a dam, but it's just kind of something that swirls the water. It's a little deep right there. So anyway, I'll put the pump right there, take the water hose across, and fill up these tanks that we've got for the cows. Okay, so you can see the tubs right there. We keep full of water. With this number of cows and calves, etc. in here, they'll go through this pretty quickly. I'll have to check them twice a day. You can see they've not been used in a while. Typically, they've got the other stuff the other ditches to get water out of. So these are, I got a bunch of stuff in them. We got to get all the weeds and that kind of thing out of them. All right. And go through and do the same thing on the larger. got to tighten up. That's all right. It's got a drain right there, and last year was a little bit just weepy. It wasn't terrible, so it'll work. Anyway, now we get the water from the creek. Throw the hose over here. All right, getting these water troughs full. With as many mini cows that we got in here, they will probably need checked twice a day, morning and evening. Everybody's doing pretty well. Originally, you saw them all kind of rush in here, getting to the hay, but everybody's settling down. Everybody's had a little grain. Everybody here is settled down. They've all got plenty of feed now. They've got plenty of water. I've got to finish filling this last one here, and then I've got to get going and go get trusses on before this weather comes in and gets snow. I'll get this video out this evening and go from there. Thanks for watching.